like to take over my riverboat, would you? Never let me catch you aboard one of my ships again! A curse on you, scummy scale, and a curse on every mud walloper that's man enough to sail in her!
Here, grab on.
Oh, thanks, mate.
That's all right. Hey, aren't you Riverboat Bill, the famous skipper?
No, I'm not. And who are you?
I'm Dave Freshwater. You certainly look like Riverboat Bill. I've seen him a couple of times when he's tied up to load wood at my dad's place.
Well, I was Riverboat Bill, but I'm not anymore.
Not anymore?
Yeah, now I'm just Bill. Or Swagman Bill, if you're keen on titles.
Why did they throw you off the Sentinel?
Jealous, that's all. Captain Hugh Blowall, ex-Royal Navy, jealous because I know more about navigation than him.
But where's your own boat, the Magpie?
Sunk, scuppered, foundered, drowned, ditched, bottomed.
Couldn't you buy another boat?
Huh. All I've got in the world is a penny in the bank.
I know where there's a steamer.
For a penny?
For nothing. No one even knows she's there.
Where?
Stuck in Black Creek Billabong, up past our hut. There she is.
Scrub me scuppers. I don't believe it. Can't see any name.
She hasn't got a name.
Oh, quite a mystery boat. And who did you say lives on her?
Well, not exactly a who.
Hey, what do you mean? Either they do or they don't. Ahoy there! Ahoy aboard! Ahoy there! Is anyone... Yodeling yappies, what was that?
It's a bunyip.
Blimey. Is it man-eating?
Not usually, so long as it has plenty of...
How do you do, David? It's going to be a beautiful day.
Lovely day, Bunyip. I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is Riverboat Bill.
How do you do, sir? Charmed, I'm sure.
G'day.
But I am rather hungry, David. You didn't happen to bring a little something, I suppose?
No, Bunyip, I'm sorry.
No, well... I suppose I'll have to survive on what the flood brings down. If it arrives sometime during the next 2 years, that is.
What does he eat?
A rather limited diet, I'm afraid. Discarded cylindrical tin plate containers only, I'm afraid.
Discarded? What's he talking about, Dave?
Old tins and cans, that's all he eats.
I keep this stretch of river quite clear of discarded cylindrical containers.
Oh, very handy too, I'm sure. But would you mind if I come aboard? I'm interested in the possibility of doing up this here vessel and going trading with her.
You're welcome, sir. Most welcome.
A bit dilapidated, but everything looks solid enough. Right, now to check her out below. Amazing. The hull seems quite sound. Not a drop of water in the bilges. Now for the engine room. Hey, what's this? There's nothing in here. The firebox is gone.
This is serious.
Stiffen me stay wires. This is serious, all right. Dead serious.
Without a firebox, you can't light a fire. And without a fire, you can't heat a boiler.
Exactly.
So an absence of heat is the problem. Could you step aside for a moment, please?
Barbecue me bilges, Bunyip. Dab down a bit before we got a bushfire to deal with. Here's a hired, Bunyip, as patent portable can disposal unit and proxy prefabricated firebox.
Oh, thank you. That would be an honor.
And you, young Dave, with your parents' permission, your trainee deckhand and assistant deputy first mate.
Bonza, when do we start work?
Just as soon as we've had a square meal. I'm starving. We'll have to rustle up some tucker from somewhere.
Well, I may be able to help you with a round meal. Lots of them. Follow me.
Colonial tomato soup, superior quality. Thousands of tins of tomato soup. Plenty of cans for you here, Bunyip.
Full ones, I'm afraid. And I simply can't stand tomato soup.
No sweat. Me and Dave can eat the soup, and yous can have the empty cans, eh?
Ah, delicious. My mouth waters with anticipation.
Heat up a few tins, Dave. We'll put ourselves outside some of this and start work. We'll make this old tub into the niftiest little craft from the mountains to the sea.
So now she's got a name. P.S. Mystery.
Yes, well, it's a mystery where she came from, a mystery who owned her, and just frankly, a mystery I survived renovating her.
Come here, you weasel! Perry, you promised to marry me! Run away to a life on the high river, would ya? I'll have you for breach of promise!
They're swimming this way.
Quick! Help us aboard! I'll save us! Now, just a minute. Why should I take aboard a couple of runaways? You don't need an engineer, do you? What about a first-class cook? An engineer and a cook? Do you know many tomato soup recipes? Thousands! Welcome aboard, boys. Welcome to the crew of the paddle steamer Mystery.
Good riddance to river-borne rubbish.
And to your ironing and washing.
spend the night here, Dave, and start loading cargo first thing tomorrow. Hey there! Are you Riverboat Bill, master of the share paddle steamer? The very same. I am informed that aboard this here vessel you have, in captivity, one number bunyip or legendary animal. Well, yes, there is a bunyip on board here. Then you are openly and frequently contravening the act. What act? The mythical and legendary Animals Act of 1888. You mean we're breaking some sort of law having bunyip aboard? Not only that, you are contravening the act by even admitting that bunyips exist.
But I do, in reality, exist. I am no figment of the imagination.
Ho, ho! Oh, yes, you are a figment of the imagination. Under the terms of this act, all such animals as dragons, griffins, centaurs, unicorns, pegasus, werewolves, bunyips, and any other legendary animals has from time to time be deemed to be covered by this act, shall forthwith and henceforth immediately cease to exist. Penalty, £200 or 2 years imprisonment, whichever is the worser. Scarify me scuppers, what a blasted cheek! And, furthermore, you are hereby ordered to appear in the Riverboat court at 2 p.m. sharp. Long live the Queen! Silence, silence in the court. A constable, proceed with your evidence. Yes, well, I interviewed a party who admitted being Riverboat Bill and further admitted ownership of the legendary animal. I perceived aboard the paddle steamer, namely one number bunyip. Objection, Your Honour. Are you, as it were, denying that the said creature is in fact a bunyip? Oh, no, he's a bunyip, right enough. It's the bit about owning him I object to. No one owns Bunyip. He's a crew member, just like Harry and Fred here. Here, here. Order. The objection is sustained. You have no proof, Constable, of ownership. I'm not arguing about who owns him, Your Worship. Oh, I'm arguing about him even existing. I intend to base my whole defence argument, Your Honour, upon a plea of usefulness. Usefulness? I contend that this here bunyip is such a useful sort of a fella for me to have on my boat that he should be permitted to go on existing. In what way is this creature useful? Ah, there's his diet. He eats nothing but tins, and he also breathes fire. Remarkable. Which keeps me boiling nice and hot. This is all very fascinating. I wish to examine the phenomenon closer. So you can actually breathe fire?
Well, yes, Your Honour, when necessary.
A demonstration, if you don't mind.
It can be hazardous in a confined space, sir. I don't think...
A demonstration, I said. That's a court order.
Very well, sir, if you insist.
I'd stand back if I was... Oh! Help! I'm on fire! Help! Help! Water! Help! 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 The prosecution has concluded its evidence, Your Honour. This creature's disgraceful behaviour has left me with but one course. Under the Legendary and Mythical Animals Act of 1888, I hereby find this bunyip guilty of existing. Further, the said bunyip is hereby ordered to cease existing within a period of 24 hours, or this court will be forced to take dire and direct action. Court adjourned. We've got 24 hours. We've got to get as much river as we can between us and the law.
That'll be a relief for poor old Bunyip. We've been going flat out for 3 days.
Well, at least he's still around 48 hours after he was supposed to cease existing. Dead Horse Bend Railway Bridge up ahead. I've got to signal the bridge keeper to open her up so we can pass underneath. Come on, get it up! Sabotage by the railways, I'll betcha. Ahoy there! I can't wait here all day, you apology for a bridge keeper's bootlace! Human gate me forecastle. It's... Bail up! It's Black Ben, the bushranger. Bail up, I say! He's dangerous. Do as he says.
Riverboat, Bill, you step outside. The kid can take the wheel. And you two, stand out here with your hands up.
What do you want? We've got no money.
I don't want your money. I want your boat!
My boat?
The Mystery! That's a good name for the first pirate paddler on the Murray.
Pirate? Pressure cook me pistons. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm tired of bush ranging. Tired of hiding out in a damp, cold scrub.
Oh, yeah? Well, you can shoot the lot of us and sink the boat, but we'll never join you.
You already have. Hot of the press, gentlemen.
Hey? Hey, that looks like...
Wanted. A, for larceny and illegal use of one riverboat. B, for harbouring and believing in one unlawful and non-existent bunyip. Riverboat Bill and crew.
Spifflicate me sponson deck. We've been framed. We didn't pinch this boat.
Did you buy it?
No, we found it.
Found a paddle steamer? You'll have to do better than that. We're all outlaws together now.
Strangulate me steering pole. Riverboat Bill, a pirate. What's the world coming to?
And with Bunyip here, raking the decks with his fiery breath, every boat on the river will be running up the white flag.
Mr. Bushranger, sir, since I am not named in the illegal usage and larceny charges, and since I have certain common law rights pertaining to this vessel, I insist that during any impending violent engagement, my position must be considered strictly neutral.
Huh? What did he say?
He said he can't do it.
Oh, is that what he said? Oh, in that case, I'll have to think of something else. I think I already have.
The Mystery is a real pirate raider now.
Glad to see you're getting into the spirit of things, lad. But she needs a few more changes yet before she's a real pirate raider.
More changes?
Yeah. Fall into the next secluded billabong. We'll be laid up for a while. Black Ben, king of the river raiders.
I'm only going along with this for Bunyip's sake. I mean, who'd expect to find him on a steamer called the River Rose?
Hey, up ahead! I thought my stagecoach robbing days were over.
Blood! I've been hit! I've been hit!
Tastes more like tomatoes to me.
Line it up, you lot! Line it up! Or you'll get a taste of solid shot next time! Stand and deliver! Everybody out of the coach!
You're not getting a penny out of me.
Ooh, saucy little baggage.
Pooh, you, sir, could do with a good wash.
What? Why, you...
Hush, Penelope. You really mustn't be rude to the, gentleman.
He's not a gentleman. He's just a smelly old bushranger.
Oh.
I won't take lip from anyone. Any more from you, young woman, and I'll have you killed.
Oh.
Don't know what's wrong with her, but gallant Black Ben has a reputation for not robbing ladies.
I wouldn't let you touch me anyway.
All right, the rest of you, turn out your pockets. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, after I've searched the coach, I'll let you go. And you'll be able to tell everyone you've been robbed by Black Ben, the first buccaneer on the Murray.
Time for a snack, Bunyip. I'll have to get some more cans from the hold. There's no shortage of them after all the soup we used in today's raid.
Oh, yes, today's raid. We really are in a mess, aren't we, young David? Everyone's breaking the law. You're all helping this dastardly bushranger and me. The law says that I don't even exist.
Of course you exist, Bunyip. Everyone can see that you exist, and any law that says you don't exist is a bad law and not worth obeying. Crikey, I'd better get those tins. Oh, hello. For a moment I thought you were that awful bushranger. What are you doing here? I've stowed away. Struth, but why? Miss Pottering, my governess, was taking me to school. What's so awful about school? Even I went to school for a while. Not boarding school. No, not boarding school. Daddy said old Potty couldn't control me anymore. So when the bushranger was searching the coach, I slipped down here. There'll be trouble when he finds you. He doesn't have to find me, does he? Well, no, I suppose not.
All right, you two. Up here on deck. Double quick. So, the saucy little baggage from the stagecoach.
You just leave me alone, or my daddy will see you're in jail forever.
Ooh, Daddy will see me in jail forever. No doubt Daddy would pay a handsome sum to see his little darling safely on her way to boarding school forever.
Boarding school? Oh, no, not that.
Not so keen on boarding school, eh? All right, you can help Harry here in the galley for the time being. I don't have time to worry about you now. The great Black Ben, the first mighty Murray Buccaneer, has big plans ahead. Boots! Boots!
Yes, Your Honor. Have you seen today's paper? More outrages by those so-called river pirates? Yes, Your Honor. And what, may I ask, is our esteemed police force doing about it? The antics of this bunch of villains is disrupting the entire colony. Despite limited resources, we have managed to stake out every fuel depot and wood pile on the Murray. Staked out every... What are you talking about? That pirate steamer is powered by that incendiary bunyip. They don't have to stop for fuel. We realize that, Your Honor. You do? Then why, may I ask, are you staking out the fuel depots? Because of your court order, Your Honor. The bunyip legally no longer exists. Therefore, we cannot take him into account when planning our strategy. I can see that some changes need to be made, Boots. I personally will take charge of this operation, and there will be results. I promise you.
I recognise this stretch of river. It's quite close to our homestead. Really? If you like, I could help you get ashore tonight. And be sent back to boarding school? No thanks. Helping Harry in the galley might not be perfect, but anything's better than boarding school.
Royal Admiral Rum. That's Sea Slug Blowall's favourite rot gut.
Smoke around the next bend, Captain.
That'll be the Sentinel for sure.
At last, another riverboat to capture.
This river piracy business isn't to my liking, you mudwalloper. But in the case of Sea Slug Blowall, we can make an exception, yeah.
We're gaining, Captain. We're gaining.
She's not trying to lose us.
Probably hasn't seen us. But who'd want to escape from the harmless cargo steamer River Rose anyway?
Let me go. I don't want to be locked up.
You're worth too much in ransom money to risk being hurt, girlie. You'll be safe and sound in there. Riverboat Bill! Ahoy there! Ahoy, signal! Fire! Fire! Fire, boys, eh? This is your last!
Gad, tomatoes.
Fire! Or it'll be solid shot next time!
Hold your fire! I'm striking me colours! I'm striking... They're falling behind! Their rotten old tub is losing power!
What's going on? Who gave orders to slow down? We practically had them.
I didn't give any orders to slow down.
That useless engineer. I'll pickle him in charcoal. What happened? No steam?
It's poor old Bunyip. After running flat out for so long, he's running out of puff.
Plus, we've got a fuel problem.
Fuel problem?
At full power, Bunyip uses 3 times as much as when we're cruising. So, we're down to the dregs.
So what's gonna happen?
Pressure's already well down. In 10 minutes, we'll probably stop.
Cruelty to bunyips, that's what it is.
Bunyip wasn't built for this sort of thing, you know. Even a fully modified Mark VI British Dragon could only be expected to fry a few nights in their armour.
And these locally assembled jobs were never as good as the fully imported models.
Here you are, Bunyip. Gunpowder for din-dins.
Oh, thank you. I'm utterly famished.
There you go.
Pepper.
Good, Bunyip. Quick, into the boiler before we stop.
Oh, dear, you really must excuse me. I expect it was something I ate.
Blast me bollocks. Bunyip's blowback has burst the boiler. A sentinel.
He's coming back.
He's going to pick up survivors. Blowhole's not such a bad sport after all. The rotten cow! He's left us for dead!
Captain! Captain! Bad news! We're taking water!
Blimey!
Help! Help! We're sinking!
Don't panic. Just man the pumps.
Now what?
I think we've run aground, but I don't know how.
I suspect Master David may have had something to do with it, Captain.
Dave, are you up there?
After she blew up, I steered her over to the bank. No chance of sinking now.
Good on you, lad. You'll make a fine riverboat skipper one day.
Let me out of here! Let me out!
Penelope, you let her out, Dave, while I check the damage.
Can't we get this old tea kettle off the bank?
Only if the engine can be got working again. How you going in there, Fred?
Be out in a minute.
I must say I feel simply awful about this, Captain Bill.
It wasn't your fault, Bunyip. He's the one that fed you gunpowder.
Button up, or you'll be back into that cabin with a gag this time.
Both of you pipe down. Fighting about it won't help fix the engine in a hurry.
No hope of that. She's well and truly busted.
It's truth, now we're really in trouble. A Euclid engine, a blackguard bushranger, a kidnapped kid, and a banished bunyip. We're in more trouble than a skin goanna in a bushfire.
Is there any civilization round here?
Bring your dog along homestead isn't far away.
Ah, bring your dog along homestead, eh?
Maybe we could walk over there and get some help.
You forget, we're all outlaws, with a price on our head. Those of us that exist, of course. As it turns out, I know bringing your dog along homestead well. It gives me a wonderful idea.
Yous aren't planning on sticking 'em up, I hope.
Nah, not this time. Just a little job. I'll go tonight, I think. Yeah, tonight. And I'll take along young Dave here as my assistant. And hostage.
And me too. I want to go with Dave. please?
Yeah, all right. Why not?
I've heard wonderful tales of your bushranging adventures, Mr. Ben. I'd love to be like you.
You would? Well, I've been thinking about getting back to dry land again. You could be my apprentice, galloping through the bush, scouring the countryside.
Me too. I want to come too.
Well, I suppose you could stay behind in the hideout and cook meals and everything.
Nonsense. I want to scour the countryside too. I ride very well.
Yeah, well, I'll think about that. All right, stop by that stump up ahead. Righto, young Dave. Start digging.
Just what am I digging for?
Many years ago, I came down this way with one of my mates, Joe the Joker, and we held up the Bring Your Dog Along homestead. We got off with a bonza all, silver and gold and crystal. Too much to take with us, in fact. So we buried it right here where you're digging. How you going, young Dave?
Phew, not bad. How deep was it?
Don't remember exactly. Joe the Joker did most of the digging. Ah, that must be it. Is it a tin trunk?
Nope, it's rock. I've hit solid rock.
Rock? What? Get out of there. I want to have a look. Here, hold this. It is solid rock. There's no box. Joe the Joker. That thieving hound came back without me.
Yes, the joke really is on you, Black Ben.
What?
Now come up nice and slowly. I've got you covered.
And you were the one that wanted to be a bush ranger, eh? Oh, I'll get out all right. All right, young Dave. Hand me that revolver.
Stay right where you are, or I'll shoot.
Oh, come on, Dave. You're a good lad. You haven't got the heart to shoot your old cobber Ben.
Stay back, I said.
Hand me that gun!
Dave might not hurt you, Ben, but I wouldn't push your luck with me.
Blimey. Riverboat Bill.
Might be just a possum or a dingo.
No! Look!
Oh, Black Ben!
Oh, go on.
Stop where you are!
Louder!
Stay you are, right there! Or I'll that is, we'll shoot! Right, now, come forward with your hands up!
If you don't come down by the time I count to 3, we'll shoot. 1, 2, 3.
Good shooting, my fine frying friend. I thought you might be waiting for our bushranger, mate. Just as well I decided to draw your fire. Lacerate me logbook, but you made a mess of his clothes. Just a poor old scarecrow that couldn't even scare a blowfly in a butcher's shop.
I'd like to propose a toast, gentlemen, to the speedy capture of Bunyip, Riverboat Bill, Black Ben, and those other buccaneers with them. No, not you, Constable Boots. You're on duty.
Yes. To the capture of the river pirates.
And the elimination of that creature that doesn't exist.
Jolly good, yes.
If the damage to Riverboat Bill's tea kettle is as bad as you say it was, my good blow-all, we should have no trouble in making a quick capture.
The boiler was blown for sure. A major repair job.
They can't get away. Even if they got on a coach, they'd be nabbed at the first town they come to.
Yes, that cad of a bunyip would be impossible to disguise.
Yes, gentlemen, we've got them this time. I knew once I took charge it would only be a matter of time.
Perishable. To the Governor, Pentridge Prison, Melbourne, cash on delivery.
The stagecoach will be along directly. We'll get out of sight. They'll pick up this bloke and justice will be done.
And I'll take great pleasure in informing the law of your whereabouts, and justice will be done.
No doubt Sea Slug Blowall has already done that, which means we've got to get out of here somehow post-pronto.
Oh, I see something coming. Is that the stage?
No, it doesn't look like the stage to me.
More like a horse and cart.
That's Abu Singed Ram, the Indian orca. Morning, Abu. What do you know?
What I am knowing, Captain Bill, my most old and esteemed of friends, is that you are in the most diabolical of trouble, yes indeed.
What do you mean?
I am seeing recently one number riverboat loaded with sundry and assorted persons of the law. Yes, indeed.
Coming this way?
Most precisely coming this definite way.
Sea Slug Blowall and the Sentinel.
The very same.
Were they in a hurry?
Indeed, yes. Not even did they stop to bargain with my unworthy self. And here I have a full cart of the most glorious and varied gatherings of garments, materials, and fabrics.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Just a quiet word, if you please, good captain.
Ooh, a most fascinating creature. Would the good captain entertain the possibility of a sale?
Not on your life, mate. Bunyip owns himself, so he's not for sale.
And anyhow, he doesn't even exist.
Great idea, Bunyip. Abu, I'll buy you a whole cartload of stuff.
Goodness gracious me. And what would you be offering in payment for this splendiferous collection of raiments? Fair exchange? No robberies? Yes, indeed.
I can offer you a bargain, Abu. An absolute bargain. Deliver this trust chook to the proper authorities, Abu, and yours will be sweet for a big fat reward. Plus, a feed at Government House. No sweat.
You haven't seen the last of me, you old windbag. That's a promise.
Farewell, famous friends. 1,000 blessings.
Safe trip, Abu.
Bye. Bye.
Poor old Mr. Bushranger Ben. One could almost feel sorry for him.
I wouldn't waste your sympathy on the likes of him, Bunyip.
What are we going to do with all this stuff, Captain?
Rot me ratlines. What do you usually do with this sort of merchandise? You cut it and you sew it, of course. There you are. Finished.
Yes, well, it's very pretty. But, what is it?
If it's a set of sails, Captain, I say you're wasting your time. There's not enough wind on river to fill a handkerchief even.
This thing will never float. It's full of holes.
Bunyip, do your stuff.
Like blowing up a balloon.
Exactly. That's what it is, of course, a balloon. A hot air balloon. All right, Dave. Penelope, all aboard?
Oh, no way you got me in there. I don't want the danger money.
Me too, plus a height allowance.
Okay, you two stay here and repair the boat. The cops won't worry about you. It's Bunyip they're after. All right, Bunyip. Up we go.
Where are we going, Captain?
I'm not sure, Dave. You can't steer this contraption like a steamer. We go where the wind blows us.
Look, down there.
Blimey, it's the Sentinel.
The mystery is marooned right round the next bend.
Get your troopers ready to close in for the kill, First Constable Boots.
Yes, you're hot. Oh, by me sainted hands. What's that?
Gad, it's a balloon. I mean a balloon.
Very interesting, I'm sure. But forget that and concentrate on the matter in hand.
Bad news, old boy. I'm afraid they're the matter that are no longer in hand.
Huh? What? What are you waiting for, Boots?
Open fire! But they're out of range. I said, open fire! Ow!
That's the last we'll see of them.
Don't be too sure. Judge Junkbrain won't give up easily. You can take a breather now, Bunyip. We've got enough altitude for the moment.
Oh, thank you, Captain Bill. I've been looking forward to taking a peek at the scenery.
I can see him! Har they har!
Don't look now, but I think we're being followed.
Hey!
Look, Mummy! A big flying mushrooma!
What nonsense! Come along before you're in trouble.
Blimey, now I know we're being followed.
Excuse me, Captain Bill, but there's a large hill approaching.
Straddle me steam pump. Stop blowing, Bunyip. We've got to gain altitude. Fast.
Look, the stagecoach is gaining altitude too.
We're gonna get them!
Lost my barnacles. Is everybody all right?
I think so.
Stop this thing! Stop!
Damage report.
Up there, look.
Belly whacked me blowholes. Boot's shotgun found its mark.
He couldn't have missed at that range.
Poor old Bunyip will just have to blow harder.
Oh, I'll do my best, Captain Bill. I'm afraid I'm down to my last few tins.
Uh-oh, look.
I don't like our chances of clearing that lot. We'll have to find a spot to come down before Bunyip runs out of puff and we run out of sky.
Then we'll all stop existing.
Oh, this is rugged terrain. We'll be lucky to find a flat spot to land.
Either the mountains are getting higher or we're losing altitude. Or both.
Possibly both. I'm afraid I'm completely out of food and flames.
A steamer. That sounds like a steamer. Where's the river?
Look, down there.
Hang on! We're gonna hit!
Blimey, what's going on?
Sorry, mate. We've got some room for a few passengers.
You'll have to shift. Passengers to travel in the carriages only.
But there aren't any carriages.
Of course there aren't. We haven't got any passengers.
Well, you have now.
What do you think you're doing?
Borrowing this train.
Stealing, more like. But it's none of my business. I'm only the fireman, Nobby Grimes. The driver's at lunch.
I'm Riverboat Bill. This here's Penelope and Dave.
We're outlaws.
She means, in-laws. I'm her mother's, father's, daughter's, uncle's stepson.
Sleuth? What's that?
Oh, that's Bunyip.
How do you do, Mr. Grimes? This is my first ever train ride. I think it's simply marvelous.
I think it's rather sooty and grimy. Oops. No offence intended, Mr. Grimes. Well, I think it's bonza.
I don't hold with railway trains myself, but they're faster than any stagecoach. How about you taking over the controls? I prefer steering a riverboat myself.
Aye?
Can you drive this contraption?
Yeah, sure.
Righto, you take over.
Nah,
Whoop me winding witches, man. Why not?
because it's not in me award.
Your what?
Me union award. It's a book. It's got everything in it about me job.
All right. So you'll have to show me how to drive it.
Oh, I can't do that either. That's not in me award, showing blokes. Even if I was a driver, I couldn't do that. Not unless I was classified as a driver instructor.
But I don't know how to stop this overgrown tea kettle.
You'll find an instruction book hanging up over there.
You railway blokes are certainly big on books.
You riverboat blokes do know how to read, I suppose.
Hey, Bunyip, what are you doing?
Oh, yum. You know, I have just discovered, Master David, that these lumps of coal make a most delicious in-between meal snack.
Well, I suppose if you can eat tin cans and gunpowder, a few lumps of coal can't do any harm.
Quite so, Master David, quite so.
Next stop, Crooked Warpington. Except we don't.
Huh? Don't what?
Stop. But we do drop mail.
What a spooky forest.
The mailbag's nice and heavy today.
Crooked Warpington coming up. There's someone on the platform.
That's Sinister Dexter, part-time station master and part-time undertaker. Last time we had to stop for water here, the mean old skinflint wouldn't let us have a cup of tea. So this time, when he goes to grab the mailbag, I'll have a little surprise for him.
Blimey, you're not likely to get a cup of tea next time either. Where next?
Jumped Up Junction.
We're supposed to stop there, I suppose.
Yep, that's right.
But there's nothing in here about stopping.
No, there wouldn't be. Those pages fell out years ago.
Then how am I going to stop?
Oh, it'll stop all right. Jumped Up Junction's the end of the line.
slowing her down. Give me a hand to stop this boiling billy can, you railway rot-brained ratbag.
Sorry, not in me award.
Try this.
Steam me steering pole. Good on you, Penelope. You're promoted from the galley to assistant engineer.
Yeah, well, she'll have to join the union.
Surrender in the name of the law! Yes, by God! Surrender in the name of the law!
Blimey, this certainly ain't in me award.
Typical railway bloke! Prepare to volley fire! Ready! Aim! Fire!
We seem to be losing steam pressure, Captain.
Keel haul me cowcatcher. There's why. Boots has done it again. We'll have to stop for some quick repairs. There. That's the best we can do at short notice.
Captain, look!
All aboard! You'll have to stoke faster, Dave. They're catching us.
Blimey, sorry, Captain, but I can't stoke any more at all.
Flabbergast me firebox, boy. Why not?
I'm afraid Bunyip just ate the last of the coal.
What?
I'm awfully sorry to upset you, Captain Bill, but fear not. That coal makes far better fire food than the very best tin cans. So if you'll just step aside for a moment.
Attaboy, Bunyip! Hooray! We're pulling away!
Take it easy, Bunyip, or you'll blow the boiler like you did on the mystery. Boats! They're getting away! You start shoveling as well!
It's a rough old line we're on. Dangerous bridge!
We'll have to chance it. Uh-oh. Perforate me paddles. Where's Penelope?
Down here! Help! Get me out of here!
You all right, girl?
Yes, thanks.
her again. Back on our own lovely old Murray. Isn't she a sight for sore eyes?
She's beautiful.
I hate to put a damper on this happy moment, Captain Bill, but what now?
Yeah, well, we're going to have to find the mystery somehow.
Hear that? A steamer.
That's not a steamer, Dave, me lad. That's the steamer. Our steamer. The dear old mystery has found us.
Fred and Harry must have fixed her up. Firebox and all.
Firebox fixed up? Oh, dear.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing, Bunyip. There'll always be a job on the mystery for a first-class fire-breathing Bunyip. You've done a great job, boys. She runs better than ever.
We hitched a ride to the Riverboat Wreckers Yard and got some first-class pre-owned engine parts.
Yeah? How did you pay for them? We haven't got any money.
He took 2 dozen crates of tomato soup. Loves the stuff.
Tomato soup. Bonza. Maybe we could trade it for other... Blimey. That sounds like...
The Sentinel.
Singe me side whiskers. That'll be her, all right. Come in this way fast.
Still after poor old Bunyip.
They must have travelled overland while we were drifting down the Murray. Exterminate me exhaust gear. Black Ben's revenge, eh? That verminous villain has turned Queen's evidence and joined forces with the law.
Oh, dear, he did promise we hadn't seen the last of him.
Well, they haven't got us yet. We can outrun Blowhole's bucket any old day. Go down and blow for your life, Bunyip. We'll make a real race of it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
It's a black old night. Can't see a thing.
At least the Sentinel has been left a long way behind.
I must say that I'm most disappointed, Captain Bell. You have always boasted that the Sentinel was the fastest craft on the Murray, but that seems not to be the case.
Yeah, not the case. Perhaps you'd like to provide me with a fire-breathing Bunyip. Then we'd see which was the fastest steamer.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, my good Captain. Bunyips don't exist.
Then exactly what is it we've been chasing all over the colony?
Might I remind you that it is against the law to even admit that bunyips exist? I hear that Pentridge Jail has a special wing with a nice view of the duck pond. It's especially popular with pirates and troublesome old sea salts.
It's so dark, maybe we should reduce speed until the moon comes out.
Ah, we'll be right. The river's wide and deep along here. We're as safe as a galah and a gum tree. Blimey!
She's stuck fast on the bank.
Nonsense. It can't be the bank. I was slap bang in the middle of the river.
Well, what is it then?
Shatter me shaftings. I can see what's happened now.
It's an island. We've hit an island.
Yeah, but it's an island that wasn't here 2 seasons ago. That big flood last spring must have broken through the narrow neck on the Big Bend. And there you are, a brand new island.
And we've discovered it, like Captain Cook.
Yeah, discovered it. Yeah, Penelope. I suppose you could say that.
The Sentinel!
Oh, they'll catch us now.
Oh, alas, it looks as though my time has come.
Rubbish. But we're setting ducks out here. We'll go ashore. Bunyip's not running any further. You want to come down and have some tucker, Dave? Yabbies in tomato soup.
No thanks. I'm too nervous. I can't understand why they're not here yet.
I'll tell you why. Old bilge-brain Blowhole lost his nerve in the dark and pulled over. Now that it's dawn, they'll be along directly.
Look, the mystery has run aground.
Forget the mystery. It's that campfire on the island that interests me. Constable Boots, get your men on deck and make ready the rowboats.
Oh, they're coming straight towards us.
Yeah, thanks to your stupid campfire.
Don't worry, that was the general idea.
Now, Captain?
No, not yet.
All right, Boots, you can put me down now. No, Boots, I'll have you on a charge of contempt of court.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor, but you accidentally slept.
Don't just stand there, you dolt. Help me up.
Now, Captain.
No, not yet. You'd spoil the fun.
Come on, let's storm the redoubt.
Storm the redoubt, eh? And who's going to go first? You, I suppose?
Yeah, me? Why, no. Boots is the head of the police squad. Oh, he should go first.
Me? No. The civilian scout should call first. Black Ben.
Oh, no. I'm basically a non-violent bushranger. The judge is leading this expedition. It's his job.
Silence! What I will do is attempt to negotiate with this riffraff. Riverboat Bill, I know you're up there. I have a proposition to put to you.
We're listening.
All we want is the bunyip. Hand the bunyip over to us, and I will grant you not only a free pardon, but also an all-expenses paid 2-week holiday in Tasmania for the whole crew.
Tasmania?
No, all right, Fiji. Now, what do you say?
Now, Captain.
Now, Dave. Bullseye.
Quick! Get them before they can reload! Charge! Aha! You can see we've got you beaten, and you're surrendering at last. Riverboat Bill.
Ha! Rubbish! I'm just calling a truce. I've got something to tell yous all.
Well, go on, get on with it.
Get off my island. Yous are all trespassing.
Trespassing? Trespassing? What do you think you're talking about?
As discoverer of this island, I hereby claim ownership.
Ownership?
Ownership? Ownership?
This here island sits slap bang in the middle of the river. On one side is the colony of Victoria, and on the other side the colony of New South Wales. This here island is no man's land. At least it was until this man landed. So I hereby claim this piece of real estate and name it Riverboat Bill's Island.
Gad, is this legal?
I'm afraid so.
I'm taking possession on behalf of myself and me crew and declaring it to be a riverman's republic and an all-time sanctuary for bunyips and all other flora and fauna, whether legendary or otherwise.
Oh, good voyage, Captain Bill.
Hooray!
So now yous can all slope off before you get a taste of solid shot to help you on your way.
Oh. Psst, Bunyip.
Yes, Captain Bill?
It's a bit early for a barbecue, but don't you think you should give his wash-up a memento of the occasion?
Why, that's a simply splendid idea.
Bunyip, this means you're safe forever.
Ooh.